We thought it could be Camila Cabello, then Hailey Baldwin. Turns out Shawn Mendes has interest in another pop star, and it's totally not who you'd expect. Now this is a relationship I could get behind. Shawn Mendes joined James Corden on Carpool Karaoke and revealed a little more about his love life, and you'll never guess what he had to say. What's up everyone, it's Devin Howard, and if your crush on Shawn Mendes is getting a little out of hand, click subscribe so you can stay on top of all his latest relationship news. Shawn Mendes is quite the enigma. First, he cozies up to Camila over pizza and gushes about her talent during interviews, then he's spotted on the red carpet with Hailey Baldwin, and now he's expressing interest in buying a famous singer's worn underwear. The guy's either constantly changing his mind or there's something he's not telling us. Okay, so just to fill you in a little, during an episode of Carpool Karaoke, the In My Blood singer admitted that his mom still helps him keep his house clean. That's when James mentioned that Justin Bieber buys new underwear all the time so he never has to wash them. So of course, the natural progression would be to ask what Justin does with all that dirty underwear, and James answered that by saying he sells them online. Strange business venture, but hey, I'm guessing it'd be pretty lucrative for the Biebs. I have a feeling there are plenty of Beliebers who would pay big money to get their hands on a pair of Justin's used boxers. Yikes, just thinking about that makes me cringe. So what's all this have to do with Shawn? Well, after learning about this online market for old undies, Shawn admitted that he'd be willing to pay a pretty penny to get a pair of his very own Justin Bieber skivvies.
Would you buy Justin Bieber's underpants? How much would you pay for Justin Bieber's underpants?
Probably cap it at like $500.
To be honest, I can't think of any celebrity I love enough to want to own a pair of their unwashed jockeys, but I guess Shawn's interest in Justin's underthings isn't entirely out of the blue. I've got some evidence that shows he really might be interested in the Love Yourself singer, but first, what do you think about this whole dirty underwear thing? Gross, justified, funny, let it all out down there in the comments. Just last week, the Mercy singer talked about how much he loved being compared to the pop icon. He said, quote, "He was my main inspiration for what I wanted to do. So every time someone asks me about Bieber, I always say, that's the biggest compliment you could give me." Shawn clearly has a high opinion of Justin, so much so he's willing to buy his old underpants. So maybe it was never Camila Cabello or Hailey Baldwin. Maybe it was always Shawn and Justin Bieber. I would ship this if it were true. Shawn and Justin are both such hotties and they have talent for days. Imagine all the incredible music they could make together. And maybe Shawn's mom can help Justin with his laundry so he stops resorting to mailing his underwear to obsessive fans all over the world. Of course, this was all said in fun and games, but I don't think the idea of Shawn being enamored with his idol is that far-fetched. Sometimes admiration for a mentor can turn into adoration. Especially because when it comes to buying any other star's underwear, Shawn is 100% not interested. Particularly if that someone is James Corden. He would pay to not have a pair of James undies. I'd pay to not have James Corden's underwear too. And call me crazy, but I support Justin. I think they'd be cute. What do you think about Shawn potentially being interested in Justin? Sound off in the comments. And for more entertainment news, click the boxes and subscribe.